no smoke, no chop top, no low. We all know him as the wild one. Losing shoes, sleeping in cars, polishing wheels, and being a star. As we look around, we notice something's missing. Where is that James? Is he okay, or is he in pain? Is he working, or is he just being James? Lord Shiny Pants, Miller Light on the brain, piles of ash, smoking is his game. So where the fuck is James? Where is that James? Is he okay, or is he in pain? Is he working, or is he just being James? Beer, 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 No pizza, no smoke, no chop top, no low. We all know him.
Aside from our guest episodes, the Pile Up Podcast is highly visual. Please do not watch and drive.
Let's unite in a sing-along. Everybody knows black wheels are dumb. Shiny pants, shiny shoes, and some wheels. Playing games in the chat is so real. Rich rarely ever gets on. Sometimes we even put them in their song. Real in the background making reels. All the Instagram nerds getting in their feels. Release us from this feeling. The chat is always screaming. Smash chat store, smash chat store. Welcome to the Pile Up Podcast. The podcast is the worst. Welcome to the Pile Up Podcast. The worst podcast on earth.
Do you need a really fucking sick livery for your drift car? Maybe you just want a bunch of stickers to throw at people. Hit up New School Vinyl for all of your adhesive bag, laminated vinyl needs.
Pile Up Podcasts, storeworks.com. Pile Up is like send us an ad, and so we sent them this ad, but we forgot it's a podcast, so there's no voiceover, so here's your voiceover. Use promo code Pile Up, save 10% on coreworks.com.
Have you been looking for a way to keep your hands looking cool at the track, or even at the shop while you're working on your car? Maybe you're just self-conscious because you have weird-looking hands. Whatever the reason, Limited Glove Company is here for you.
Pile Up Podcast is brought to you by the East Coast Drift School. Lessons and testing sessions at the historic Old Bridge Township Raceway Park. Come bring your car to the most legendary track on the East Coast. 2-hour sessions are just $250 per person. Classes can hold up to 6 drivers, and you can choose between 3 different tracks to drive. The Formula Drift Stadium, the Casino Royale Kart Track, and the Club Loose Road Course. DM East Coast Drift School on Instagram for more information.
Style, grace, speed. This is Smile Death, a lifestyle brand focused on community. Not only do they offer dope apparel, slaps, and merchandise, they support the motorsports community with entertainment, events, and dreams. Smile Death is also the home for the drift team Car Shop Karoshi and home base of the Smile Network on YouTube, which brings you shows like the Pile Up Podcast. Smile Death will continue to support the drift community. Will you support us? Please visit www.smilexdeath.com. And thank you.
Drift Maps. Filter events by organization, state, and more. 400 plus events, from grassroots to competitions. Save events directly to your phone. Make sure you visit driftmaps.com.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Damien. I didn't swear yet, so I'm going to try to not swear for at least 5 minutes. I don't know if that does anything, but I'm going to try. I'm trying to be good. I'm under the weather, but that doesn't mean that the pod's going to be rainy and drowsy and shitty, because we always have the vibes when we're hanging out with the good people. We already got people in the chat. We got Griller has entered. What is up? We got Isaiah singing along to the James song, Beer, Beer, Beer. I love it. 22 in the chat. And we got some cool stuff to go over today. But before, we dive into that stuff, let's bring in the other boys. And if you listen to the song, you'll notice one's missing. Which one is missing? Let's bring in James Carper. Oh, wait.
Hello, everybody.
I love that. Look at your hair. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize.
I cut it.
Yeah, you did. I like this. This is like a youthful Rio.
Yeah, when I cut my hair, I feel like I'm cutting away my problems.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Let's bring in that other boy, Mr. Chimahowski. I can't do anything. I would fucking...
This is the first time I think you didn't accentuate my last name in 84 episodes. This is the first time you didn't do some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's because James Y.U. squinting. Wild Steve being racist already.
It took me a second to get that joke.
Yeah, I love that. You've definitely widened your eyes and made fun of us already too, which was hilarious.
That's true.
I forget who were you making? Who were you doing that? I think
it was whoever James's drunk friend was.
Oh yeah,
remember that guy?
What's wrong with us? What's going on here?
Rio, I'm not gonna lie, I really do miss your green hair.
It'll be green again after it grows out a little. Or blue.
Boy.
What's with the green?
Do some crazy ass colors.
Oh, I don't know. One of the teenagers I work with gave me her hair dye.
Oh, okay.
You're just like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough reason, I guess.
Sometimes I let them pick the color if they work harder.
I like that. Easily influenced Rio.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got hair all over me. Damn cats. What is up, everybody? Chad, it's good to see you. Rio,
great.
It's always good to see you. And we're missing a James. James is apparently working his butt off to try to get his head back on so that he can make Polecat. But he did say that he might be taking a break from the pod. We're going to have to find out, but... So if anybody wants to yell at him, you know where you can DM at, He's missed... this is the second episode out of 84. So this one makes sense to me. He's got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot to do if he's trying to make that event.
Is he really going to Polecat?
Yeah. He got the hookup on a machine shop, to do the head real quick, which is crazy because that's not how machine shops usually work. Mm-mm. They take forever. So Rich has a good hookup.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he going to the same dude that Rich went to?
Yeah, that's super. That's super sick. Yeah, who else is going to eat pizza every Wednesday?
He told me I should do that, but I also told him my body is a temple. And I'm not going to eat trash frozen pizza every Wednesday.
That makes sense.
So maybe, I'm not going to be here next Wednesday. Unless, I could do a pod next Wednesday if you're going to do a pod next Wednesday. I don't know if you're going to be here. But if we do one next Wednesday, I'll get a pizza.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't we do one next Wednesday?
Because you said you weren't going to be here. To me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's changed. So, yep.
Okay.
I
leave Thursday for Mexico.
Yeah.
So I'll be here Wednesday night.
I'm good for next Wednesday for sure. Because we're actually going to do some giveaway stuff. It's been a little bit. Chad chooses to stuff another hole instead. I love that. Yeah. If you miss James, go yell at him. If you don't miss James, go tell him you don't miss him.
Yeah.
You know,
Either way, you need to reach out.
Either way, reach out and tell him to get back on the pod or do whatever he's got to do. Either way, let's dive into some stuff. So, we're going to be going to Canada.
Hell yeah, we're going to drink maple syrup.
I just said that, and Martino said, "Someone say Canada?" He had like a sixth sense. He knew I was going to say it anytime. Yeah, we're gonna ride some fucking elks or whatever, some mooses.
Moose. If we could, what if we could get pulled over by a mounted police?
That'd be awesome. Yeah,
a mouse with the full red getup.
Yeah,
I want to get pulled over by one of those guys.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah, I wonder.
I swore. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still good. I don't think I swore yet.
Are we having a non-swearing podcast?
No, I just wanted to see how long I could go because I like right in the beginning. I'm just like, "What the fuck is up?" You know. So
you just said it.
No, I'm done. I've been. We've been on for 11 minutes, so I wanted to do 10 minutes, so I'm good. I love Martino. We don't have those.
Bullshit, you don't. It's Canada.
Yeah, that's the most disappointing fucking news I've ever heard in my life, if that's true.
What are you going to say? You don't have fucking maple syrup up there next?
Or Molson? Is it Molson from up there?
Yeah. Molson is Canadian beer.
Yeah.
Beck's? Is Beck's Canadian? No, that's Australian.
That's Australian.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
There's
I know...
Another Canadian thing. You also have Justin Bieber.
He's from Canada? That's right. And Drake. Canadian. Isn't Drake from Canada?
Yeah.
Drake is from Canada.
Yeah. And then a shit ton of hot, spicy Asian girls. It's true.
Oh, and yeah, over in the West.
Why? It's
because it's close.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Where I lived in California was mostly Asians and Mexicans.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I ever see. If it's like an OnlyFans girl trying to sell me her stuff on Instagram, like through the feed, it's always like this little Canadian Asian girl. And I'm like, good for you. Sell me that stuff. I won't buy it. Hey, so Mr. Martino, is that track pretty sick? Because from what I've seen, so we're going to JDM Fest Canada. We're really excited. The track looks super cool. They're adding like all sorts of like, more seating and everything. And I guess it's like a team thing. I don't know. Yeah. But I think
the video that Rich sent made it look cool. So.
Yeah, it does look really cool. So I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know. Yes, that's where Tom and I crashed. Oh, that's good. We'll reminisce that. Oh, that's when he was looking for a door, like we're doing with you, Chad. I remember that.
Yeah.
Whose car is Martino going to total this year?
I'm going to add a picture. I don't know where it's going to pop up.
Yo, pop it up. Pop it up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm stoked. They it looks like they really, with their like events, it looks like they really take the time to coordinate and do cool stuff. Like little trophies and keepsakes. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty cool. I like.
We should actually drag race there instead of drift. Take the drift cars up. Don't drift at all.
Yeah.
But just drag race.
Down. Super down.
So you can rip off the quickest time.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I'm all about ripping off times. 10 seconds or bust. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That would be a 10-second car.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
The show looks sick. The whole like area, like the above shit looks fucking cool. So I'm excited, and it'll be cool to go to Canada. I haven't been there since you didn't need a passport, which is forever ago.
And I think I was there when I was really young. I went to Nova Scotia. Is that Canada?
Yeah, that's where they filmed Anne of Green Gables.
I don't even know what that means.
All the sand is red.
What?
There's red sand in Canada? Are you lying? Is it because their flag is red and white?
No, Prince Edward Island.
No clue.
What?
In Nova Scotia?
Listen, Rio.
You're making up some crazy shit now.
There's a lot of iron in the soil, so the soil is very... I'm just going to pull it up.
I'm just going to pull it up. I fucking
I don't believe you.
I wish that's what he said. CJ, I'm James next week, while Steve says... CJ, James is doing head stuff. James is getting head. That's what.
Oh, he is getting head. All right.
He's getting head. That's what he's doing. It's not really a team thing. They just emphasize it for the hype. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I just want to do some sick laps with the boys. And
Track looks really fun.
Yeah, track looks really fun. I love that. Like, it reminds me of a video game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks like a game, or it looks like a track you're gonna pick.
It looks like something you built in a setup.
It kind of does. That's because the colors.
Yeah, and it reminds me of like the storage containers, that little storage container area you built in the city map.
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. What is that?
That's photoshopped as hell.
No,
that's
red.
not real.
There's
so you're telling me
islands.
the trees are yellow?
Wait, that's soil.
Yeah, the soil is orange.
Oh,
you said
sand. I thought the beaches.
Oh no, that's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. That's why we didn't believe it.
Oh, well,
God.
I gotta turn this off.
You are ridiculous. Canadians don't like hot dogs. Is that true?
Bullshit. Everybody likes hot dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but I still like them.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be some topping on there that would make them eat that shit up.
That looks like Farmville 3 on Facebook.
What's the name of the track? Is it JDM Fest? The track?
No.
iCar? I
What is
think.
it?
Yeah,
iCar?
I don't remember.
CARR? Yeah, I believe so. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't do research. I don't even know how far this drive is going to be.
It's in Toronto?
Yeah, I think it's like right over for us. iCar Mirabel.
There you go.
Nice. Yes, let's look at some pictures of it. Guys, I feel like such shit. This sucks.
You look not well.
I just feel everything's sore. You know what I mean? Like, if I touch my fingers together, they hurt. Like, it's
What?
like just anything that I touch, or if I move, every muscle, every inch of me is hurting.
I mean, I'm sure there's some pleasurable spots, I would think.
I don't know. Well, Steve, you should come hang out. That'd be awesome. I feel like that's out of the way.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Could
stuff. Yeah.
It's not in Toronto, it's in Montreal.
What's that?
Isn't it all the
race
same? It's
track.
all Canada.
It's all Canada. Blame
Montreal's a lot
Canada.
nicer.
Have you been? Have you been? Rio?
I love Montreal. It's my favorite place in the world.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
shit.
one place I would really like to move to.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Ready?
Do we need an international driver's license for Canada?
No, I don't think so. No, not when you're like a touristy guy, right?
Yeah, but if I want to rent a car, like in any other country,
Oh, maybe if
You
you
need
want to
a
rent one,
license.
but you're driving yours over.
I guess that's true. Because I would like to street my car in Canada. That would be kind of cool. I mean, this looks kind of in the middle of nowhere, so maybe worthless.
Yeah.
But
Mike's saying no.
no. Okay. Good.
Yeah, Wild Steve, I'll be up there at the limiter hangs the 31st. So you should come cuddle me.
I wish I was going to be around.
As long as I don't die between now and then.
Oh, are you coming up here?
No, I'm going to New Hampshire. Hampshire.
Yeah, that's what I meant, up here.
Yeah, I'm coming up. Tim Hortons does not suck, but that's only because we don't have it. So when I go, it's like something different.
Oh,
you know?
Timbits? I do love Timbits. They're good.
I like those are the little munchkins, right? We call it.
But better.
Yeah. Short-term visit your U.S. license is fine. I'm gonna cut a Timbit in half and then put them on my nipples and run around.
What happened?
Yeah, Rio, you should come hang out the 31st.
Yeah, you guys can have a party for me for my birthday.
Yeah, that's true. We could go fishing.
won't
We
even
could go
be there.
ice fishing.
You can't go ice fishing because that is my and Rio's thing.
Oh, okay.
Nobody else is invited.
I'm gonna freeze a lake and then I'm gonna fucking fish with Rio.
I don't think you have the power to do that.
I'm gonna let him stand on my shoulders and we'll go in up to my neck and then he can fly fish.
That would be cool. I would enjoy seeing that a lot.
Yeah, I would too. That'd be...
I want to sit on your shoulders, but I want to face toward your back.
Just crotch. Oh
This is gonna be
god.
fun.
I'm just the whole time I'm just like, oh, okay, hurt my head to do it. God damn it.
Struggling to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Rio just chokes you out with his thighs.
He got some thunder thighs too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen Rio in his underoos, and he looks like he's got some thighs.
Yeah.
You got some meat, boy.
Uh-huh.
He's like, uh, going off mic. I have those French fucks and I forgot. Bunch of commies. Hey, so we asked everybody. So anyway, long story short, we're gonna be international, and I'm really excited. I got my passport just for this. It's something I should have done a long time ago, and I'm stoked that I did. But I'm trying to like work up to other travel. Like this isn't airplane stuff, but I'm trying to work up to like flying because I've only done it once and I hated it. So I'm gonna try to do some cool stuff eventually. I'm getting so old that I'm like I better start traveling and seeing stuff before I can't.
You can't drive to Japan. So
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I need to get to Japan before I die, which is next week. And I need to, get to like Ireland, and I just want to go some cool places. So I want to go to Ireland only because of AE86s. Because
that's a crazy reason to go somewhere.
I want to go for their 8-6 day. Like their fest is crazy. So I'd like to do that. Hang out with like the Juice Box Boys would be cool. I think it'd be neat. But yeah. So I'm working up. This is the year of overcoming some bullshit in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Boy, we love that.
Yeah. Positive vibes. My kidneys hurt.
I don't even think you know where your kidneys are.
I do. They're like here and back here.
I mean, it's easy to point at your body when we can't see it.
Yeah. It's right here. Here, I gotta rub it for a little bit. Let me rub my kidneys. Yeah,
kidneys grow.
They hurt. Yeah, the kidneys grow. Holy shit. Well, what'd you pull up? Is that the...
Look at all these 8-6s.
Oh, it's insane. If you watch the...
This is in Canada.
I watched the Juice Box.
No, in Ireland.
Ireland, yes. Ireland.
And it looked crazy.
Yeah, there's just so many of them. It's so cool.
Too many, to be honest.
Yeah, too many little bumblebees. Ooh, look at that one.
Oh, this one.
Speed Hunters. I love that. Do you guys know Oathbox Obi? Do you ever?
I know of him through you.
Fantastic Voyages. He always posts these things and he puts the Speed Hunters logo, but it says Speed Dumpers and the exact same thing. It's just super funny. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but I love that man. He's like the best dude ever. Hey, it seems it seems that our latest reel has been spreading and bringing back a lot of memories and making people like reminisce, and I love that. It's so cool when. Yeah, you did good, Rio. That was a good.
I've seen it quite a few times.
Viral.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it since.
Yeah, no, it's cool because it's one of those things where it's like talking about and what it was about is we were talking about and Clapped Out. I think Midwest brought the question up, but we were talking about ride-alongs and stuff, and it's how it trickles down if you give somebody like their first ride-along and all that stuff, like how you can basically screw their life up because they're like, yo, I need to do this.
You did that to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so easy to do it, but it's so cool that there's so many people in there like tagging the person that like fucked their life up. Like I love that. It was like somebody was like Jeff Stonebeck. I saw rapper Dan Savage. Like I just think it's really cool, and I bet you there's. I mean, it'd be cool to know like who everybody screwed over. Like I love that. It's like, who did you take that wasn't into drifting as much as they are, and then that ride along changed everything for them? It's so fucking cool. Like I just love that. I just think it's cool. But yeah, we got a lot of love through that reel, and it brought me back and made me think about some stuff, and I just love that people were sharing it and like reminiscing. I love that. If we can bring back memories and stuff, that's super cool.
Did your first ride along make you like drifting more, or did it make you realize that what you were doing that you called drifting wasn't drifting?
So for me, and I think I told this story on Faction, maybe. Mine was, and I don't know if I talked about this last time, but mine was Matt Walden, and he took me. We were going out to eat. He was building my SR20 and my S14, and he was making fun of me because I was building a show car, essentially. I had subs in the trunk that when you popped it open, like neons were going off, and still cool stuff to this day, but I had no intention of welding the rear, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I didn't even know about that stuff really, like I did, but I didn't. And I just thought like, in my head, oh, I could do some donuts here and there and maybe take it to the track, not thinking, you know, of all the other shit you need. But on our way, he was just like, hey, do you have your seatbelt on? And we took his race car. So, and if you don't know who Matt Walden is, he was building the cars for like Drift Alliance when, like, Forsberg had like, you know, an import, or like not an import, but I forget what he had. But like Vaughn Gittin, he built his Sylvia. You know what I mean? Like Vaughn Gittin had a Falcon.
That's such an old time.
Yeah, really old time stuff. So like Import Intelligence was his company, and he used to build all that stuff for him. And he was part of Drift Alliance. Like it was cool because his orange S13 with it's called a strawberry front, which is an S15 front end, had the big Drift Alliance on the corner. You know, like it's iconic. It was just like super iconic. But I remember we're driving to go out to dinner, and he literally was just like, you know, you're wasting this S14. That's what he was saying to me.
Damn.
And I was like, look, I love drifting, but that I was still like into the showy stuff, you know? But he looks over and he goes, do you have your seatbelt on? And it was a harness. And I said, yeah, I'm good. And he goes, okay. And then a microsecond later, we're sideways at like 70 miles per hour in this industrial lot. And, you know, your heart sinks, your adrenaline spikes. And I'm just like, everything changed. I remember sitting at dinner being like, fuck, I am messing up. You know, like it was chasing the dragon. It already started. Like it only takes once, you know?
That's so true. It's literally just one ride and you're fucking done.
Yep. Because
Like-
you want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much fun as a passenger, but you're just like, I want to do it. Like,
I don't know many people that have ridden in a car that don't also want to do it.
Right.
Like, it's crazy to think it's that easy of like a slope just to get into drifting. Like for anybody, they just want to do it, and because it's just it's the biggest adrenaline rush behind the wheel of a car I think you can have. I've done a lot of stupid shit behind the wheel of a car, and nothing compares to tandeming with your friends.
No,
Nothing.
I think rally would be it for me. That would be
Yeah,
comparable.
because you would definitely die.
The
doing
fear,
that, though.
but that's like a
Yeah.
fear, not like a fun adrenaline. That's like
Yeah.
a super serious. You're paying attention. Yeah, yeah. I think. It's insane. Yeah, I can't wait to pop your cherry. He's gonna give it to me. So, yeah, I'm claiming that. Nobody else can claim that. Yeah, James the new.
I'll give him
Rich.
something to ride.
Heyo, that's a wiener joke. Man, wiener jokes make me feel a little better. That's cool.
I should just keep saying them then.
We need more wiener jokes. What if that's the cure for like not like being sick? It's like the endorphins or something that's released when you hear a wiener joke.
Only those jokes though. Nothing else. will do.
Nope, no butthole, no vagina jokes, just straight up wang.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. I love that for us.
Wednesday is my reset day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get to talk about silly stuff with you guys, and then I have to go pretend to be serious for the rest of the week. Then we can talk about dicks again.
That's true.
Hey,
That is true.
The best thing.
Yeah, I will say that that's pretty true too. Though the farts are like, I don't care how old I am. If it's timed right, and it's like, I don't know, a good squeaker makes me laugh. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing like a good old toot, especially when girls fart. That's my favorite. Like if they do it by accident, it's like the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Girls don't fart.
Yeah,
They don't even poop.
that's what they say, but I can.
Nor do
tell
they
you.
have beeholes.
Oh, so that 2 girls 1 cup was that's all AI. It's all CGI.
Exactly. See, you're getting it.
I get it now. Yeah. That's pretty funny. So what else is going on? Let's see here. I think we got a bunch. So we got Canada. I'm excited about that.
I brought a topic.
Yo, holy fuck, Chad.
Yeah.
You're like,
Check out this segue.
doing
Check out this
stuff.
segue.
Check out this-
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada
Okay.
is a different country. You know what else is in a different country? Drift Masters. Drift Masters Spain was this past weekend,
Yep.
and the driving was really fucking good.
I was
I only
watching.
watched top 16, but from what I saw, very good driving. 3 people finished the top 3 I've never heard of before, so I can't pronounce their names.
Yeah, they're always some crazy
Yeah.
It's like the Polish names are like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't. I would ruin it. I'd butcher it so bad. I'i'd feel so bad. But yeah,
Is
there's
it any of these names?
I can't even read that.
Oliver Randalou.
Oh yeah, he was the one that finished first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Sade.
Yep.
Okay, Sade.
And Kevin Pessor.
Yeah.
James Dean, I don't know if anybody in the chat actually watched. Oh yeah, Brian saw it. James Dean's disqualification was crazy. He so they have like a 2-minute timer or whatever to get to the track. And it only stops when you pull to the line. Well, he was in the burnout box, heating his tires and everything, and he stopped and started creeping up to the line, and the timer stopped before he got there, so the other guy left, and he just stopped at the line.
Crazy.
It was, if he just didn't do one donut,
right,
like, he would have fucking been able to run. Because I
Yeah.
guess his car was only on 6 cylinders instead of 8.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
But yeah, that was just the timing of that. I feel so bad.
Yeah,
That
that's
is so
ridiculous.
shitty.
Yeah, Pieter Vilstek or whatever. That crash was brutal too. That wreck was bad. Yeah. No, that was insane. Yeah, their stuff. I want to see the behind the scenes production for Driftmaster so bad. I want to see their camera work. I want to see how, like, the guy that's in the control tower that's running their live stream. I want to watch them work. You know what I mean? Because the production is so good. And I want to know how they're quickly, like, how are they getting it to slow-mo shots for the replays, like, that fast? And, like it blows my mind.
Drift Games did a video a little while back. I think like last year that did like a behind the scenes at one of those rounds.
Oh,
And
really?
like they don't go as in depth as probably you want to see, but they do go into the trailers and everything and show like, dude, it's so many people. It is wild.
Oh, I can't. I'm sure the team is insane. Is this Mr. Piotr?
Piotr.
Hey, you know how you guys always talk about Japanese cars and BMWs and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You talking
Mark
like how we talk shit on them?
Yeah, Mark V Supra, Japanese car.
Yeah, it is a Japanese car.
Oh, because it's a BMW.
It's BMW
is that what
powered?
you're doing?
Yeah.
I mean, it still doesn't look like a BMW though.
No, it's a Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It
The
comes
power
down.
plant
It comes
doesn't
down
really
to like.
matter to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It comes down to like the styling of them. But why is that? Are you gonna get one?
No, I wish. I do really like them.
Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah.
They are sick.
Rio pulls up in a fucking $60,000 drift car next year.
Can you please do that, Rio?
Oh, if only. I'll try my best.
Oh man, that's so cool. That I love. Looking forward to seeing you at the JDM Fest. Going to be sick. It's so cool that we have a reach, to Canada. Like there's going to be homies that we get to meet for the first time in person. Make sure also if you're Canadian and you see us there, do not skip out on coming up and saying hi. I'll be.
But if you are Canadian, bring me a tiny bottle of maple syrup. I want the good stuff.
That is unacceptable, Chad. No.
Have you
I'm
guys
just
not
saying.
been to Canada before?
I told you, I've been there.
I was like a baby
so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have vinegar and mayo packets at McDonald's for your French fries.
Wild. I
Exciting.
could never. Not in my America. That's crazy.
Not in my America. What is this? I believe there's going to be a team at JDM Fest that all their cars are tan and they refer to them as foreskin paint. Good friend of mine does body media for
What?
them. I love that.
Yo.
We had
Rio, if you can't find foreskin paint, I'm going to be pretty pissed.
I'm Googling foreskin paint right now.
Yeah.
Hey, James is in the chat.
Also, yeah, Martino, don't even come up to say anything to me. The whole event.
Just stay away.
Just
You
stay
guys
away.
want to see some weird foreskin art?
Yeah. We can't show that. Don't do that.
But it's a painting.
You tell him, James, but also, James, get back on your head. Get that head finished. Yeah, I wonder if you're still here, James, where are you at with that? Are you going to be making it? Martino, we're just kidding. No, but yeah, for sure, for real though, if you're up in Canadian land and you see our cars, please come up and say hi. I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. Yeah, I love meeting
people.
I love meeting people. It's funny because like it happened again at SSE. There was people that were there that like, we would have known, and of course they weren't. They didn't.
Jesus Christ, James.
Yeah. Yeah, but people didn't come up, and then I got messages later that were like, "Oh, you looked busy, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "We're just come up, please. You know, like it's the coolest thing is to meet the homies that hang out with us on Wednesdays. Like it's like family, you know, like I want to put faces to names. I want to put, you know, skin to skin. I'm trying to like 69. I mean,
foreskin paint. That's all I'm trying
we're
to
trying
do.
to
You know?
foreskin paint. Do you ever, Rio, how many peach rings do you think you can fit under your foreskin?
I don't think you guys understand how foreskins work.
Listen, I know you can put M&Ms in your foreskin.
Yo.
For a fact, I know
I
that.
for sure can, but like, I feel like that would hurt.
No.
Come
It's
on.
chocolate. You
It's
dip your
stretchy.
You can put your wiener in buttholes and vaginas, and that doesn't hurt. It's just chocolate.
I listened to Jason Ellis, and he did it when he was on the Stern Show. He put like 20 some M&Ms in his foreskin.
Really?
Jason Ellis, some like guy with a huge foreskin.
I was gonna say that's a 20 some M&Ms is a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was an insanely insanely.
Was he
large
like?
number.
Was he like? He was probably like pinching it up and like whoop, putting it in.
Probably.
Yeah.
Rio, what are you doing down there? The camera's following you.
Rio, be careful.
No, I was just checking for M&M space.
M&M
Wow,
space.
that was real. I should turn this face tracking shit off.
Probably. Yeah. Also, very excited for the C's Garage Boys and 8-6 Fighter. Yep, super excited. I don't think he's bringing over his competition 8-6. I think it's going to be his streetcar one, but it looked like the other day there was a video of them dynoing the actual 8-6 Fighters car, and he was tagging Final Bout. So like, I'm just saying, I'm trying to KA versus SR in an 8-6 with him. So I'll go hard.
Here's your call out.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Imagine if you accidentally jammed an M&M in pee-hole. First of all, your pee-hole would have to be huge. So, yo, I love that the
Is that his streetcar in the background?
No, that's the C's Garage Boys are building
have a
Corollas. They all are. They all have
for Final Bout?
No. They're bringing the Sylvias and stuff, but they are building old school. Yeah, look at that. Like sick ones too. Oh man.
Wow.
What is C's Garage known for? They're Australian, right?
New Zealand?
New Zealand.
I think so. I'm not 100%.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is kind of the same
really
thing, right?
Is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
think it's not, but
Yeah, I think. I love that. Now, granted, it kind of sucks because also I need to buy some merch. I want to help support to get them over here, but really, I just want cool merch.
Bob's coffee shirt's cool.
Yeah. Seeds Garage also does like branding stuff. Not that I want to promote somebody else, but if you listen to the Goodest Cast interview, it's really good.
Yeah,
like it's really good. But I'm stoked that people are starting. Look, it's not. You piss somebody off. That's like what would that be comparable to? You know, like when we're
I get it. It's like saying Japan and Korea is the same thing.
Fucking Nason, $20, big pee hole. Nason, I'm gonna have to say, prove it. Here's a fun.
You know where
story.
Damien's DM. Slide in Damien's DMs with that.
Yeah, I'll watch. Here's a fun. I shouldn't even say this. Why do we do this to ourselves? But anyway, when I was younger, I remember. You know how you explore yourself. That's what you do. You're like super young and you're like finding yourself. You first. So it was one of those things where, you know, I'm a young lad and I'm learning things. And I remember taking a Q-tip, James Replacement Fund 369. I wonder what it would cost to get. Who would we get to replace?
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Good question.
But long, I'm still exploring Ryan Bond. I love that. But yeah, I put a fucking Q-tip in my pee hole when I was younger, and
that
let me
did not
tell,
feel good.
it was the worst pain I've ever had for like
Shit.
for like a month. It was like tender and like, you know, not good. Every time I peed, it was like fucked up. Yeah, it was brutal.
Did you spit on it?
Steve. No, I just was like, oh, you know, like just put it in. I don't know. Yeah, it's before I learned of urethral sounding. So
yeah,
now
you sounded with a Q-tip.
Yeah, not.
That's
don't do that.
crazy.
Don't do it. Yeah. So now I use nice straws. You know what I mean? Speaking of, I got one right here.
Just
Looks,
the Q-tip.
doesn't this look like? Doesn't that look like an actual like urethral
Yeah.
stem? Yeah, I love using metal straws. Look at that, Jammy. Look at that stainless cup and a stainless straw. Hell yeah, baller status. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, C's Garage Boys. Yeah, I love that. You know, they run sick power in the SRs, and they're doing all the cool stuff. They're doing big backies. They're doing like wild initiations. They're like good tandems, the whole nine. But I love that people are realizing that that's awesome. But there's a whole nother side, and that's the low power stuff, you know? And they're starting to like build the low power. And now there's still like beams and things, but like, you know, it just takes a little bit more commitment. You got to go in faster, all that shit. But it's funny how that works. I guarantee you, because of that interview, it sparked a bunch of people that are already going to start doing that. You know, like I'm going to build a slow car too, but I'm here for it. Like I'm all about it. So, you know, Chad doesn't know it yet, but you know, he's got his slow car. He says he's not going to drive it for a long time, but we're going to be doing slow car things by the end of the year. That is a guarantee. DOD is the goal. Okay?
But I want to take the Skyline to DOD.
Nope.
What do you mean no?
It is.
This Quadruple is trying to follow me. And he wants to do tandems with his fucking pro car. He can't follow me in the Miata.
He's not even going. I already talked to him. That's
Probably
funny.
not.
Chad needs a door first. Yes, he does. Narrow urethras unite. Mac, what's up, Mac? Stick it in a Ben and Jerry's after. Yeah, right.
Is Ty Jeff coming up for something?
He's gonna be here. Yeah, he's gonna be hanging out. He's gonna be
cool.
hanging out. So, a lot of Australians that I know are coming, which I'm really stoked about that. I sent foreskin in DMs. With that face just doesn't work. That kind of goes over bad with me. Love the new hair, Rio. We are matching. Oh, buzz
Thanks,
cuts.
Cobra. We're matching.
Cobra. Cobra. You guys don't know what that is.
Cobra Commander?
But basically, yeah. Good for you. Good guess. I knew you. Yeah, it's a good guess.
I know you enough to know that.
Yeah, you should. I was late, but did we talk about Karoshi Challenge stuff? No, but we can because I'm really excited about that. I've been working on a lot behind the scenes, and it's
Albert, yes, I did. You missed it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, I did. Yeah, fuck you, Albert, but he did. So, no, I'm super stoked on SXD stuff. There's going to be a bunch of stuff coming out in the next couple weeks. So, working on some advertisements, you know, things like that. So,
James Dean is coming.
James Dean's going to be there. Who else? Ryan Downey once. I don't know who that is. He's going to. Oh yeah, the Grillers. Yep. He's going to be there. Speaking of Ty Jeff, there he is. Look. That's so funny.
Oh, congrats to Cobra for graduating high school.
Whoa, I graduated high school today. No shit.
That's pretty sick. You probably shouldn't have been listening to this podcast the whole time.
No, he's old. He's old enough. That's like 18, right? That's like 18. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Just graduating high school. That's crazy.
One of my good friends, I don't think they're watching tonight. They usually do, but he just graduated vet school, so.
That's cool.
Shout out to Connor. I know you're never going to hear this, but props to you.
Yeah, I hope you get to, you know, milk some animals or whatever they do. Yes, he's 19. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Totally fine.
Dudes sucking off trees. Wow. What a great pod. We have the best chat ever. Yeah. Like, hands down.
Super car focused, super, super educational.
Look at these comments. Like, this is Wild Steve you just want to take home to your mom. You know what I mean?
He's the most presentable person I think I've ever met.
Yeah.
I feel like he touched my mom.
Probably. Nason, there is going to be a bunch of stuff coming out soon about some, besides the team stuff, we are going to have some special invites for solo drivers. And I guess I'll tease it here. There is also going to be a solo driver challenge. So media challenge, RC drift challenge, team drift challenge, solo driver challenge. It's a lot. It's going to be crazy. Make sure your mom doesn't have blue hair. Yeah, Wild Steve loves the blue hair. I'm going to dye your hair blue next time.
I do actually have blue hair dye on my desk.
Yeah. There was like a thing a long time ago where it was like, if the girl has green hair or blue hair, run. Do you ever see that? It was
Yep.
like, yeah. But I think it's like different. Like the full RC challenge mentioned. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be sick. Like it's gonna be really sick. There's so much stuff.
Hot dog eating contest though? That would be crazy. Sponsored by the Grillers?
I mean,
That would be nuts.
that
Could
could
you
be pretty
imagine
cool.
like but you'd have to like work it into like a drift competition. So like you have to go out and do like 5 laps, eat like 5 hot dogs, go back out and do another 5 laps, and
my
just
God.
you keep doing 5 laps, 5
Till
hot
you
dogs
puke.
until you puke, and the one
Yeah.
that lasts the longest is the winner.
Yeah. That's funny. Blue Hair Run can confirm. Update. I am being punched by Blue Hair. That's so funny. Wait, where's James? Yeah, James is in the chat, I think.
He was.
He's probably just listening while he's putting his head together. This is what I picture. He's got Miller Lite cans on the desk side of his car.
Definitely smoking a cigarette.
Probably smoking. Yeah, just hanging out of his mouth, and he's just working away and listening to us. Yep. And being like, man, I fucking hate those guys.
That's the most accurate statement.
Exactly. Yeah.
You could have put together.
Yep. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh man, I did ask some people to send in some questions and topics and stuff. Oh, let me finish that other thing. So anyway, next week on Wednesday, we are going to be doing some giveaways. We have, pay attention to the Instagram because I'm going to throw up like some teasers for shirts, throw up some teasers for some merch, and that's what we got to do. It's been a little while, so I want to send some stuff out. We sent a bunch of the hats out and gift packs and stuff, and I love when people get that stuff and they repost it because it's just so neat. I just love people getting excited about stickers and hats, and it's just so fucking cool. All right, let's check out. Let me get off.
First of all,
Instagram.
I mean, I already
Plus
sent
it.
this to the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Big news. Tom had a fucking baby.
Oh yeah, Tom had a baby.
So shout out to Tom
Yeah.
for his beautiful baby boy.
Yep.
Who looks very healthy. I haven't talked to him much about it. I just congratulated him, but I know he's not in here tonight, probably because of that. But
I would.
big shout out to him.
Yeah,
That's why they didn't drive SSE. So.
Craftworks Tom.
Yes,
Craftworks Tom. Yep.
I love
Aw.
Good for him. Happy for
Congratulations. Yep. I'm glad your penis works and you were able to shoot some swimmers. That's so cool.
That's true. His baby's name is Mac.
Whoa, the Mac attack. Another Mac. Is the world big enough for 2 Macs?
It's a Big Mac.
It's a Big Mac. I love that. Does he have any pictures of the baby?
It was on his Instagram story. That's the only time I saw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is. It's on there. Ready?
Yeah, pop up some babies. Let's look at beautiful babies. Aww.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I hate how fast they go away.
Yeah, I know. There he is.
Aww.
That's how fast they grow up.
Is it Corn? What's the middle name? Oh, I thought it said Con Air, the movie with
Cornair.
I wish it was
Madeline Cornair. That is if that baby isn't rich, I don't know who will be, because that's the
that's a
most
very
rich name.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah, he's setting him up for success.
Yeah.
Shout out Tom.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. We got some stuff. We'll go through some of these. I don't know how to read this. It could be my age.
Your old eyes.
My old eyes. No, not that. I can't. I can read it this way. I'm saying I don't know the wording. It could be fuck up. Martina, are we playing games tonight? No. Next Wednesday is going to be Game Central with a bunch of cool giveaways. It looks like Limiter's going to be giving out some gloves.
Meat Swap? I really want to play Meat Swap.
We're going to be doing that. That's next week.
Thank
Yep.
Christ.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been so long.
Yeah.
I need to swap meat with somebody.
Yeah.
Real badly. Oh my god! Rio got so excited about me swapping meat with somebody.
I wish his penis was out. It just falls on
There's
his
just a bag of M&Ms on his lap.
Yeah. Or it just gets swallowed by his foreskin. The camera goes in.
No,
it's like we're on the Magic School Bus.
That's so funny. Hey, no richer name than Rich Whiteman. That is true. Rich does have, he's got that.
He has the richest name in the world.
Rio, we need to get you some gear.
Well, no, I went to Lock City this weekend, so I couldn't figure out where I put my tripod, so I have it rested up against the monitor.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny. All right. Smash Taters. I love that name. So good. Says 10/10ths. I don't know what that means.
10 tenths?
10/10
That's 100. That's one.
in a
10 tenths
low
is-
power car is always more fun.
Wait.
No, 10/10. That just means driving full throttle in a low power car is more
Oh
fun.
yeah. Okay.
What does
Yes.
10/10 mean? I don't know what that is. That
Driving
Oh.
100%.
Yeah, like
All out, like flat to the
Okay.
floor, like how I had to drive the Miata.
I've never read anything that is in that.
Me either. That's a really weird way to put it.
Yeah.
But I understand it now.
I like it. I like it. I
Yeah.
mean, be different, be yourself. But yeah,
Mhm.
but
I
no,
think
that
it's-
is 100% true.
10/10 is really common outside of drifting, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, this is the
Yeah.
best. Boomers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's me.
Yeah, I guess I'm right there with you.
I
I've never
don't-
heard 10/10. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask my young friends if they heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Wow.
No, it's not an age thing. It's like a grip driving versus drift driving thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yo, Albert, you trying to fucking join the Honda Fit community? I love that for you. You should for sure buy a Honda Fit. It's
Oh,
the
wow.
greatest thing, greatest purchase of my life is my Honda Fit.
10/10 means full shaft. We got clapped out Midwest saying, "Can't ever forget the balls." I love that. It's just a statement. Yeah, I mean, you can't. You got to take care
I
of
never
those.
do.
Those Wables, you know.
Mhm.
Yo, speaking of that, can we talk? So Alan Martin
I'll talk.
was Alan Martin. I just did a podcast with, like a one-on-one here. Really cool. We had a blast. It was a 5-hour podcast. I have
Jesus
to cut it
Christ.
down because we just bullshitted, and I think we ended up forgetting that we were recording. You know what I mean? Like, because we were just talking. So I have to edit that because although it is really
I'll listen
good.
to it.
Dude, we get into Black Bumper Mennonites. We get into religion. We get into his truck driving stuff and all the crazy shit he's seen. There's a lot, you know, him styling up a Corvette. Like, we talk a lot of shit, but like, it was good. It was really good.
What's a black bumper Mennonite?
So that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to listen to find out.
Oh shit.
Have you ever seen a church, a Mennonite church, where there's just like 70 black cars at it?
Mm-hmm.
You have, Chad, but
Oh, yeah, I have.
Rio, have
Mennonites
you?
are Amish people, right?
No, they're different.
And
Adjacent. But
Adjacent.
definitely different.
Yeah. We talk about all of that, and 5 hours is gonna suck to edit. Oh my god!
Just don't even. Just fucking throw it up.
I probably
good.
should. Yeah,
I would listen to the whole thing. I love
Alan.
long podcasts.
Alan's in here. I was in so much trouble. Oh, it was good times. It was really good times. It was like one of those things where, like, honestly, I forgot that we were potting. You know, we were just hanging out and talking, and it was just super cool. Super cool. Love you, buddy. Yeah, that was good times. And speaking of Alan Martin, he literally just says S chassis front end swaps are dumb. That's his hot take. That's pretty funny.
I like that.
I love
I like
hot
that.
takes. I love hot snakes, and I like hot takes. You know, just like spit your truth, whatever you're feeling. Just no edit, straight raw. You know, I probably will because honestly, I don't think I have the time to sit there and go through all of it.
No,
I have
you
to
don't.
cut out. I have to cut out when we pee. So I've been miking us up with these, which are great. They sound the audio quality is amazing. But because they're like Bluetooth, when you go upstairs in my house or you go to the bathroom, it records everything. So you just hear straight pee. You know,
You have to
it's
leave that
so-
in there.
Keep the pee in. Well, see, I was
You
gonna
gotta leave
maybe
it in there.
the bonus. I might do it like where the pod ends and then it's like a little bonus section. You know, Mike's was the first one. Which, by the way, I want to talk about that too. So that was the Wednesday after final bout, I think, right? The Wednesday after final bout. Okay, so I couldn't get the Osmo and I couldn't get a whole bunch of shit to work. I couldn't get the stream set up to be able to do a live pod, but I could record with the Osmo. My dumbass just found out that I was recording for 3 straight days of just a camera, just black camera, and 900 gigs.
Damn.
My computer
You
was just.
stupid head.
I'm a fucking idiot, but it wouldn't recognize the stuff when I went online. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So I'm an idiot, but that's why I was able to get the mic pod done because I could record here, but I couldn't go online. Plus, I had a whole bunch of shit to do in the morning, so my bad. My bad. Like, I had family stuff. I just didn't have the time to figure that out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it would record standard, so we did that. Might as well get something accomplished. But anyway, now I know I'm learning the new gear. These mics are sick, but if you're a guest and you're in person, remember, if you go anywhere, I can hear you. So, yeah. It's pretty fucking. It's fucking crazy. All right, we got Zane Gardner BMX says, I order lemon pepper wings and rub the sauce on Chad. He scream loud as fuck. That's it. That's what we got from Zane. Thanks, Zane.
Hey,
That's
did you-
hilarious. I ran into him at Koru Works when I was there, which is crazy
Whoa,
to think about.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Did you-
like no way.
It's Koru was just a big hangout when I was there. Everybody was just chilling. They had the Sims going. I met one of the dudes from Canada, from D Walking. Like, it was cool. It was a good time. But yeah, he was just happened to be there at the same time I was.
Yeah. Leaving the ASMRP streams. I love that. Who's got the strongest stream? Yeah, so far it was Mike Piergolini. He had a pretty deep stream. Now he was in a smaller bathroom, so I don't know if it was reverb. But
You should keep cut just the streams, and
the
then
literal streams.
Yeah, and then we listen to them live on this pod, and we try to guess whose stream is whose.
Yes, that's.
But
good
you need
idea.
more. So
Yeah,
we just need to accrue more, like 10. I would say 10 solid streams for one live stream.
That's fucking awesome. I can't wait. God, we are the worst.
Did you see Zane Gardner? His town was hit by a tornado.
No, is everybody okay?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's okay.
He was actually checking on Honda parts for me today, so.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Nice. Measure decibels for future P's. Yeah, we have like a decimal lever. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
If it was just like a meter right above the toilet that showed your number, everybody would be trying so hard.
Yeah, you're just squeezing. You get like hemorrhoids from it. Yeah, that'd be super fucking funny. Oh god. We got, what is this? Herbalist 215. Crazy idea. How about a Hellcat motor in a good old Crown Victoria? I'm into it.
That's sick as fuck.
Go nuts, As long as you're not doing dumb takeovers with it. Yo, speaking of takeovers, have you seen some of the videos I've been sending? Rio, I sent some shit.
Oh, I watched a guy get punted by
that.
a fucking M3 today. He flew at least 15 yards.
What is wrong with these kids?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been sending. It's great because Rio's just getting, like, if I see something now, I would normally be like, okay, I'll remember to like that or something, or we'll watch it maybe later. Now I'm just sending it directly to Rio so that he's my folder, of all the dumb shit. Yeah, yes. That one with that girl that she's just like sliding around and then hits the like media guy and then just keeps driving is hilarious. I don't know if you saw that. It's like, oops, just a girl, and she like kills this guy. It's so good. Did I send that one, Rio? I might have sent it on Facebook too. That's what sucks.
Yeah, let me look for it because I'm not used to.
Yeah,
I don't really use Facebook like that.
Yeah, it's so wild because you're watching this video of this girl doing dumb shit, and you don't realize that there's also a girl on the hood holding on for dear life. You know what I mean? It's just chaos.
Was she twerking? Because they usually are trying to twerk.
It looked,
insane.
Just ridiculous. Yeah. All right. While Rio looks, let's say.
You're just sending it to him, so we're
good. Hopefully that's the one. There's so many. All right. So Caden Predators. Caden Predators.
Reading stuff.
I'm messing that up. Gotta say, love the stream. Best part of my Wednesday. Well, thank you. That means a lot. Ranking final bout stages would be fun. Mac could do that. That would be a Mac thing.
All of them.
Yeah. Him or like Simba, somebody that's been to all of them would be cool.
As noted in the Cardiac Arrest Final Bout World Tour book available now.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And let's see what else we got here. VantageOwners.pov. Did tariffs make us all wealthier by having authentic wheels? Is it time to cash out?
Kind of. Ooh, speaking of, I wanted to talk to you about wheels, but we'll do that after the pod.
I like wheel talk. I need to talk to James because it's time for I need my long champs all around. So I'm gonna go through Mr. Lord Shiny Pants because he does wheel stuff. So we always try to promote. Do I have a thing? Where's that thing? I don't think is this it? Need something shiny?
There it is.
Look at that. Peep the work. So yeah, he can also get lips and barrels and things like that. So if you need wheel stuff, hit him up because he's going to hopefully get my shit. Damien is a long champ. I'm going to make fun of him because he didn't, he had to correct himself. Chant. Champ.
Chan.
Yeah.
Chan.
Yo, yes, the longest. Yeah, boy. So that's gonna be a 100th episode. I have a. Well, I don't have it here anymore, but I have it written down. Like that's gonna be the 100th episode. Is gonna be insane. It's gonna be so fucking stupid. Which one's this? Is this what?
Can we make that bigger?
Yeah, this one's good because his fucking pants are down when he rolls out.
Like put this whole screen on the screen.
Oh,
And take us off of it.
Screen it up, Rio.
Boop.
There we go.
Oh, you know what? You know what? We're fucking up.
What the helly?
We need to be here.
Oh,
we
need to be here.
We weren't here. I am so sick that I fucking forgot.
Okay, but I need to see what the helly is going on.
Hold on.
What?
Now give me a second. Now I can make it better.
Yeah, I gave Rio the power. Rio, you should have said something. I didn't even realize we were still in dynamic. I'm so stupid today.
Yeah, I meant to.
I felt so shitty today. I was at the shop doing stuff and like I almost passed out and then I was like, all right, I need to go home. And then I got home and I slept for 2 hours and I was super cold. Then I fucking woke up and I was super hot. It was horrible. Street stepper, yo. Look at his pants. That's so embarrassing for that kid. One, that they're there doing this activity because, you know, this is fucking stupid looking.
Yeah.
But two, that he gets pants then too.
But you know what? At least this is in a controlled environment.
Yeah, but still.
It's still dumb as fuck, but at least it's not in an intersection.
I'm all about
affecting
that.
me. This doesn't affect me, which is fine.
Yeah. We just have our opinion on it, but yeah, let him do it. I don't really give a shit. It doesn't affect us, but yeah, for sure. Yeah. So we need the one with the girl though.
The girl Gracie took it down.
Oh, that's probably because everybody was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
The loud noises make it that much better.
Rio.
It sounds like it's something terrible is happening.
Yeah, like an earthquake.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you guys feel that?
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
That's all we ask for, Rio.
Yo, why is it that they just happen to always get pantsed? It's so funny. Like, you get your ass run over, but your pants come off. So it's not bad enough that you're already getting your ass run over, but your pants are also coming off. Like, that's crazy to me.
Rio, Steve said he sent you that video on Instagram.
To pile up or
to you, probably.
Oh, with the girl? Yo, you have to see it. But if it's not the in-car was so good. She's literally just like, you know, doing this dumb circle and just nails this fucking guy.
Fucking Christ.
Rio, you are wild tonight.
You're flagged.
You're flagged. Yeah, you're flagged. I messaged Rio today and I was like, "You gonna make it on time?" He's like, "Yeah, just stopping at the liquor store and then I'll be on." I was like, "I think you may have a problem." And he's like, "No, I don't. I'm good. I only drink on Wednesdays."
Steve did send it to us. What a guy.
What a guy.
Yeah.
He's the left-hand man.
Yeah.
Hold on. He's the stranger.
Now I'm so jumpy every time my shit moves even a little bit.
Yeah.
To play devil's advocate though, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a bunch of drifters rented a skid pad and we were left to our own devices, wouldn't it eventually just end up looking like what these kids are doing?
I don't think so. I think as far as it would go is I
kind of on Rio's side with this one.
See, I don't think so. I think what it would turn out to be at the most would be rodeoing. You know, where you're like you're holding it, you know, but one person. Like I don't know. I don't see it going that far. Did you find it? I'm so excited. I hope you did.
I did find what did I do? Is this wrong? This is wrong.
That's the one. But you don't have the in-car.
Imagine owning that Challenger. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine just standing in the middle of this while this random girl that you can clearly see doesn't know how to drive. No windshield, nothing.
Do these people trailer their cars?
There's no way that was on the street.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
What is up with that? I just don't get it. That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
People are crazy. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Nifty Joe's opinions on traditional grassroots cut knuckles / welded lower control arm versus high dollar angle kit. Oh, okay, so cut knuckles and welded like extended, extended arms. That's what I'm running.
Yeah, you don't need
That's
a high dollar angle kit for
nope,
anything.
nope.
If it works for you, it works for you. You know.
Yeah, I absolutely love inch extended on the lowers, and then Heatmaker cut power steering Corolla knuckles is the way to go. It's super good. Now I have been talking to some other Corolla boys and seeing what they're running. Like they're running some Z Gray stuff, which is still probably just a cut knuckle. You know what I mean? But different setups of that, and they're getting some crazy angle. But I don't think I need more angle than what I have. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. And then Chad, you're running all GK Tech stuff.
Yep, on the
Yep.
Skyline, yeah. But the Miata was just cut.
Mm-hmm.
Was anything special?
What about you, Rio? What do you have? You have like a Weiss Fab or Mega Mantis? No.
Yeah, I have a FDF kit.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they don't make knuckles for my car.
I'm sure not.
Yeah, you can get something sketchy where they
Mhm.
have Wise Fab or FDF.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
had something sketchy forever.
Did you? And it lasted?
Mhm.
Like there's no issues?
It had like Lexus SUV trailing what is it? Ball joints. So I just have to swap them out more often than I'd like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clapped out Midwest. I'm currently getting bullied into flying to Philly to ride with my buddy to Quebec. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. And then he also asked when JDM Fest is. And yes, it's July 12th and 13th.
Glad you know that.
It's on my calendar. That's the only reason I know.
Oh, nice. All right, what else? Yeah, so like knuckles, and then like arm wise, it's whatever you want to do as well. Like if you're going to be running like a crazy pro car, then to be able to keep up with the other pro cars, I'm sure you would need to do something insane. But depends on what your styling is, like and honestly, I personally think that the whole like cut and weld knuckle, and even that there's like some bolt-on stuff or like another cast knuckle, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Extend lowers. I'll be switching my stuff over to like T3 lowers and stuff eventually, but it's going to be the exact same specs. You know what I mean? It's just not changing anything. It's just their strengthened, lower arm. Doesn't give me any more angle. So yeah, do what you want to do. That's what I would do. Oh God, I'm farting.
I agree.
Cost of cars. Let's see here. Cost of cars, parts, etc. from early 2000s to now. This is from Nason Archives. That's insane. I mean, to even get into that is absolutely insane. To think about parts and the prices versus what they are now.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
No.
It's something because it's never going to go back to the way it was. So you're paying what you're paying now, and it's only going to go up. So you might as well get it if you want it, whenever you want it.
Yeah, you're just gonna if you want to do it, you got to pay to play right now, which sucks.
That's why I changed my angle kit because it comes from Canada, and I wasn't trying to pay tariffs on it. So I was like, I'm going to order it now.
Yeah. That's man. Imagine if we could go back to knowing what we know now to the early days. I think about that all the time. I would hoard parts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'd have the whole APC catalog because I had it at my store. You know what I mean? Like we had it. Like we had all of it. And if you went to Pep Boys, it was even more. They had the extended stuff. That was wild. And yeah, I'd have all 8 of my S13s still and just be like banking on those.
401k that we never knew we had.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be sick. We got Bobby Lulls saying LS will always be better than SR20. Shots fired. That's a hot.
Joke's on you. Neither of those motors are good.
Hey-o! That's a hot snake right there. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? Be the GOAT, Jet Davis. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see how many people are importing things too, though, right now. Like, even with the stuff that's going on, it's still cool that people are getting containers, bringing stuff over, giving us the availability to get stuff on containers because, I don't know how long it's going to be until the prices, like, really skyrocket. If they do, who knows? Like, honestly, like, I keep hearing all this, like, dumb bullshit where it's like, oh, we just made a deal with so-and-so, and...
Well, I do know, like, if you're I don't know about containers and stuff like that because the businesses are absorbing that. But if you went to order something, like when I get a new kit from Vertex, I'm gonna have to pay whatever duties and taxes come along with that. But it's always been that way. It's just now higher than it has been.
Yeah.
So it's on a person basis, it's probably more effective than a business, I would think. At least from our standpoint, because we don't see it, they do. You know, like I know at least for me, my parts that at my work have went up a drastic amount.
Where are they coming from? Italy?
UK. I mean,
UK.
some of them. I mean, they're shipped from the UK. Some of them are made in Italy. Some are made in UK.
Okay.
You know, all over the place. But
Yeah.
because of that, it's not in America, so everything went up. So
Only in America.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Come on, government. We're trying to do cool stuff with cars. Let us do cool shit. You know? I think I
I'll try
got
to.
banned. Albert, what happened? Did you say something and you got banned? That'd be pretty funny.
I miss being able to ban people. That was my favorite.
I can probably give that back. What is MTM, by the way? Who's that?
I don't know, but
Mouth?
I have to fight 100 of them. It says.
Yeah, I don't know what MTM is. Maybe I'm a fucking boomer.
Is this
again.
another boomer? Can somebody please explain MTM to us?
I'm gonna Google it.
Messages weren't sending. Yeah, maybe you sent too many at one time, and the robot was like,
Shut your fucking mouth,
Yeah.
Albert. Jesus Christ.
yeah. The stuff let's see what this is saying here.
Mini truck mommy?
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I would fight. 100% would fight. The stuff I import from Japan will be hit with 10% tariffs. I have to pay that, which results in customers having to pay that. Yeah, it's always just going to get absorbed and pushed over to the customer, of course, but yeah, it sucked. Google it. Mini truck. Why is she in? Why is that relevant right now in our chat?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You don't?
I know who this is.
Oh, it's a straight like a Muppet.
Do you want to see?
It's a fictional character. I don't believe she's real. And somebody said that she can't hurt you because she's not real, but I am deathly scared.
I wish. I'm sorry. I don't keep meaning to do this. It's this lady.
Yeah, she drives in like crazy heels, and she's the one that like crashed at, I think, Apple Valley, and then just got out of her car on a live track. And it's like, wow, Steve, Damien, she's on Reddit. Spreading them cheeks. That's so funny. Yeah, it's just one of those things where like, as soon as I saw her attitude to people in like the comments, and like, I mean, she gets a lot of shit for sure, but she gets a lot of shit because the dumb shit that's going on. It's just attention seeking. Like even the women that I know are like, no, she's not. This isn't good. Like this is a bad look for us. You know what I mean? Like it's not good. But as soon as I saw her get out of the track after like her car broke or whatever on a live fucking track, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like how dumb are you? Oh yeah, scary. Need to bring back the dreads. I still have them. Women, am I right? Speaking of women's, I'm trying to make sure that we get some women's at the SXD challenge, and not in that way, but in the drifting way. I want to see women represented at SXD massively. Like I'm super excited.
That'd be cool.
I'm pushing for it. We'll see. I got some of them. Yo, Sepultura Days, Nick, what is up? Yes,
I don't even know what that is.
You don't. I bet you Rio doesn't either. Rio, do you know
The band.
Sepultura?
The
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's that was my whole like existence when I was younger. They were a Brazilian like metal band, and they were very tribal. And you know how influence works. I started dreadlocks, and I wore like bead
They were
necklaces.
your personality?
I made them my personality. I mean, I added my own flair. You know what I mean? But like, it was there. You could be like, that dude fucking listens to Sepultura. Yeah, that's funny. Well, Steve, none of that. None of that. We love the women's. We just don't like the ones that are super attention seeking, as well as the men that are super attention seeking.
I would also love a sandwich.
I mean, now I want a sandwich. That is true.
So,
yeah. If you could have a sandwich
that.
right now, what would you have?
Oh boy.
In the chat, what sandwiches are you eating? Like, you have any fucking sandwich in the world. Drifting. This is a drifting show, by the way. Any sandwich. Just want to read it. If you say the word drifting every now and then, it still counts as drifting
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
So what Italian BMT, a Reuben? Oh,
Meatball
Man.
sub.
yeah, you can do a sub.
I'd probably
Yeah.
slam a cheesesteak though.
Chicken
Cheesesteak.
or steak?
Steak.
Egg salad from my Family Mart.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. BLT.
I do love a BLT.
man.
Fuck me. I had a great triple decker BLT when I came back from Atlanta. We stopped at a diner at like 10 o'clock at night, and that shit was bussing it.
Bussing it. Yo, Uncrustable. Chicken waffle sandwich from Lake Erie Speedway.
Ooh, that's the best one. Top tier
Yeah.
answer. The best answer, actually.
Holy fuck. If you have never had that sandwich from
It's
Lake
life-changing.
Erie, it's crazy. And so track food is usually just like meh, you know, it gets you by and you know, you eat it. But that sandwich is like anytime, anywhere, I would eat one.
The fucking chicken Alfredo garlic bread sandwich that he made for me was crazy. I had pasta in a fucking garlic bread roll, and that shit fucking slapped.
Yeah. It's super cool when you meet people like that. Like that dude's just doing his thing, making food, and then he's just like, "Hey, what do you guys want? What's something different?" And you just like kind of spit some stuff out, and he switched it around and made you a fucking epic sandwich. That's so cool. Yeah. I want to eat a hot dog sideways.
That is terroristic behavior. I'm not gonna lie. Eating a hot dog sideways is nuts.
Yeah, I think I can get the whole thing in my mouth easy.
Dude, those fucking man, I want a chicken and waffle sandwich from fucking Erie now.
Yeah.
That shit, like the fucking caramelized, like the candy bacon inside of it, and then there's like syrup in the waffle or like on it. It's like caramelized.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Anybody who hasn't been to Lake Erie needs to go specifically for that sandwich. And coincidentally, SXD is going to be there, so you should be going anyway.
I forgot about that.
And that shit will change your life. It'll also max out your calories for one day. But
oh yeah, I bet you it
doesn't
really
matter.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Corn on the cob the long way.
Is this how you eat corn on the cob?
I mean, that's how I usually do, right? Just teeth it, just pull off like strands.
I've actually never tried that. I wonder if it's possible.
Of course it is. Yeah,
you think so? Yeah. Maybe next time I have corn on the cob, I'll try it and see how it goes.
So corn on the cob with rolled in butter, like just rolled in butter and then Parmesan cheese is so fucking good. Yeah, but that's mayonnaise, I think, and that's gross as fuck.
Okay, listen, you're basically doing the same thing, just adding more good stuff. Okay, I get that, but then you have the cojita cheese and the spices.
Like that's all. Get rid of that stuff.
Yo, I'm getting hungry as an MF right now. We need to move on.
You guys we put soy sauce on corn on the cobs and grill
soy
it.
Sauce on corn on the cob.
Yeah, and then it gets kind of like burnt and tasty, and you put butter on it after. You guys remember the girl that was eating corn on the cob on with a drill, and it catches her hair and rips her hair out?
Yeah,
that was good.
Do you want to watch it?
Yes. Duh.
Okay. Hold on.
Duh.
Give me 1 second.
Was it real? Because I mean, it ripped ripped it out.
I don't know. I gotta fix this hole.
Yo, yeah, you just gotta do that thing.
Give me a second to fix this. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
Chad shucks the corn off the cob in one bite.
You're damn right I do. And not those little mini corns either. We're talking full mast corn.
Yeah.
Thick, girthy corn.
Yeah. Yo, everybody should be at Lake Erie in October. Honestly, if you come for the drifting, but like stay for the food. It's super good. Man, losing teeth. I fucking hate teeth. They freak me out.
Just rip them all out of your mouth then.
Yeah. But like it just seems like there's like
no, watch. This video has the medical shit afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like it would just be like bloody, right?
Yeah.
If it comes out fast enough, though, it might not bleed. You know?
Really, she just has like alopecia or whatever, and it was just like fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the corn, guys.
Yo, shit on a
shingle?
Well, yeah.
But that's not a sandwich, though.
No, but that's
I also do not like cream chip beef. That's just not good.
Weirdly.
What's shit on a shingle?
It's cream chip beef.
Cream chip beef. Yeah. SOS.
That might be a Dutchy. I think that's like a Dutchy thing, isn't
It's
it?
definitely a PA Dutch thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Like not a lot of people have it outside of our area, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I could
What
be
is
wrong about
this?
that.
Yeah.
But
This
cream
is a
chip beef is very specific.
this is a good ass question. Favorite car at SSC that wasn't Karoshi?
Well, none, obviously.
Obvi. Actually, Gumby, when I was walking around, like your car is so fucking clean. I said
Yeah,
that
the
like
Sparkos were fucking great.
just yeah, good car. When I was like aside of him too, like in line, like when we were going on track, like in grid, I was just like, man, that car's too clean. Like it's too like I'd be afraid to drift it. It's like looks so nice. But
I really like PJ's car.
PJ's car is cool. Nason's car is really fucking sick. I love Nason's. There's too many. I don't know if I'd be able to pick. I'd have to pick for a specific like purpose. You know, like am I ripping it just to smash into some homies, you know? But yeah. Blue S13 coupe with the Blitz brake covers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nason's car.
Yeah, that's Nason's car.
Sick. Nason, yep,
Yeah.
that's Nason's car. Yeah, so good. There was just too many.
Yeah, there were some very, very good cars.
It was
The S2000, that is actually my favorite car.
That was pretty wicked. That's pretty
That
wicked.
thing was sick as fuck.
Martino says he only gave Nason bonus points out of everybody. He only gave him that. That's awesome. Nason, that's fucking cool. You know, that's an honor. I got a bonus point. Dap me up. Yeah, there was too many nice cars. You know, there was also some pretty bad ones that I was surprised got in, but we won't talk about that on the air. I was very surprised, but
I was sitting in traffic and I was like, looked over and was like,
Yep. Yeah. I mean, honestly, again, it's one of those things where they trick the organizers. You know what I mean? The Instagram looks so different than in person. You know, you can't tell if things are spray painted. You know what I mean? Like, and not good. Yeah, Nason's. That would be hard. That'd be hard to pick. But I mean, I like too many.
Mm-hmm.
All the Florida cars. Yeah, Martino wasn't a big fan of the Florida cars. S2000 was sick though. S2000 was sick. Yeah, the red NA Miata on Night Style with the sick taillights.
Mm-hmm. The FD looking one.
That's my friend Wissy.
East Bear stuff. I think he has like a lot of East Bear stuff, which is
that team has very like unless you know Miatas, you don't really know what they have, but they have a lot of cool shit on their cars.
Yeah.
It's a shame most of them are MBs because they're not as cool as NAs, but they are very, very cool cars, and some of if not the best styled Miatas in the country, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
East Bear.
The rare East Bear stuff is just super cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Garage Very stuff. Like, it's super cool to see that when people, like, they could just simplify it and go, you know, get like the same thing everybody else is running, but they're looking for rarities, you know, differences, and I love that. Yeah, that car to me is sick. The taillight style, just because it's different. Do I necessarily like love it? Not really, but the being different it just draws me to it. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, their sound systems are cool in there. Yeah, they look hot. They got the invite, didn't they?
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, they got third, I think. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the East Bear.
Now they just need to not Manji toward the wall.
Oh yeah, I threw shade at that year, didn't I? I remember that. Yeah, just go straight really fast. Yep.
It's more fun.
Come out of the turn, go straight really, really fast, and reinitiate. Yep, that's what a Corolla would do. Yeah, that was sick. What were you going to say, Mr. Rio?
The guy with the East Bear kit, his name is Chris. We started drifting around the same time, and it's really cool. I didn't know he was going to be at Final Belt, so it was sick to see him there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And in his taillights, you know how it's got like the FD style the circles? It's got like one of those like lucky Asian cats engraved in it. It's really cute. He was nice. He was a really good guy. He works grid sometimes at Lock City.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's the little things that people overlook all the time. Like you can just do that. You can look and be like, you know what? I got these 3 little circles. Why don't I put like a little cute Easter egg in one? You know what I mean? Like, but they just put the parts on sometimes and that's it. You know, if they even do that. Usually it's just like a stock daylight. Yeah. Oh, Max and oh yeah, they were all turboed and stuff now. I think.
Yeah.
No, some of them are ATV guys. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about how sick it was to see a Rio drive, Mr. Rio out there ripping.
I tried my best.
I love seeing it.
I wish
I
I would
heard-
have seen it.
Rio was throwing down.
I wish
I
I would
heard-
have been able to drive with you, actually.
I was actually really looking forward to being able to drive with one of you guys.
Yeah, we kind of fucked
Unfortunately,
up. didn't
Yeah,
there was a
okay.
mishap, and we
Mhm.
did not. If I would have had glass in my car still, I would have stayed. That's the only reason.
Mhm.
I just didn't feel like having my expensive driver's seat get fucked up by rain. So,
Yeah, no, I get it. I probably would have gone home if
Yeah.
that happened.
And
Yeah.
if I didn't have like a weird front end thingamabobber too,
Mhm.
if it wasn't pulling to the left, which by the way I still haven't figured out. I forgot about that. I got to do that. Fuck. Hey, Chad, did you get the vinyl off your window, off the car when you got home?
yeah, I took it off right away.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk
Everything
about that.
stayed on, except the chrome flame. The
Mhm.
orange came off of it. The chrome stayed on, but it just peeled the orange off of it. But everything else stayed on the car.
On the door, you're saying?
Yeah.
No way, that's crazy. So let's talk about this. So Smooth Brain Boys, it was Sam, right?
Shout
Sam
out.
had it.
Yep.
Yep. So Chad busted. I mean, Chad didn't. I fucking busted Chad. You know,
That's true. He busted all over me.
I busted all. Actually, did glass
Like
get all
jizz
over you?
and cumwood. No, it did not.
It went in the door.
Everything
I
went in the
saw
door,
it
yeah.
shoot up and come down a little bit.
Yeah, there was
so-
a little, like real little bit, but not. I didn't
Yeah.
feel it really hit me.
Okay, good. So, yeah, when I smushed the door in, Chad was then like, "Oh shit, you know, it's like about to storm." So it was pretty shitty. The Smooth Brain dudes, Sam works at a vinyl store or like a vinyl shop. So he had a big piece of just black air release vinyl, and it made me think that having that instead of a trash bag, instead of trying to tape something over the window, it was perfect. You
Yep.
just put the vinyl on, sealed the whole door up, and it's waterproof. Like, we are going to. Hey, Jake, if you're not super high, which you are probably right now, I need some scrap vinyl that could, you know, universal pieces. I want to keep at least like a piece or two with us. Like, just put it in Rich's
Yeah.
trailer somewhere. But that is such a good idea to be able to, if anything ever happens like that, even like a taillight is busted out and it's like a storm's coming, you can just kind of put it over it. As long as you don't like heat it up and really like push it down that is pulling paint or pulling other stickers. Yeah, that was so fucking cool. I love to see that when somebody's like, "Oh, here, just use this." And you're like, "Why did I never think of that?"
Right.
I am and done. Yeah, it's such a cool idea. Like,
And it didn't fuck up anything. Like, I know the roof was the only part I was really worried about because the door's
Same.
getting repainted, but it's all fine.
that's
Everything
awesome.
is good. So
Yep. Yeah.
I absolutely will start keeping that with me for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a really ding. Jake is done. Jake, what you need to do is print some of them that's the size of like an average window, like a little bit bigger so it can seal it up, but have like something on it, like I fucked up, you know, and like provided by, you know, New School Vinyl and Limiter Glove Co. Like that would be super sick. Like market it. Yeah. Oh man, that's fucking cool. Oh man, you know what? This has been a good night. I feel like shit still. Like I'm dying. But I'm glad that I didn't just stay in bed. I was
Maybe
almost.
we actually do an hour and a half podcast tonight.
Oh, we are. I'm getting off
Okay.
soon. Like I don't feel good. Like I don't feel good. But I am glad that I did this. I was literally about to message Rio and be like, "It's a surprise. You guys are by yourselves." And just I was gonna watch it because Rio, you have the power to do it, and it would have been just funny.
I would have done that. That would have been
I
great.
know. It would have been good. I would have been in the chat. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would have been in there.
Critiquing our every move.
Oh, if I wasn't just passing out. All right, so it's time. Damien needs some juice. I do. I fucking need the juice. The juice is loose.
OJ fixes everything.
OJ.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not ready this week.
Well, he should have been.
Hold on. Let's learn something. Should we learn something useful?
I like useful stuff.
Yeah.
We learned something useful last week, though. Maybe we should learn something vulgar again.
What did we learn last week? What was it?
The different ways Japanese people speak about
Generations?
generations.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was cool. By the way,
Rewi.
Christian Pratt messaged me, and I didn't know he's also like a crazy like CGI 3D modeler like graphics dude.
Really?
Yeah, he's got
that's
some really
cool.
cool stuff. I was very impressed. Him and Ryan Cardona are just like, I love to see that kind of stuff. It's so inspiring. It's something that I wish I would have got into earlier, you know, just to be able to make like weird things happen on screen, because boy, would this get even worse than what it is.
It doesn't need to be any worse.
No, but it's gonna be. Holy fuck.
Do you want to learn something
Stefan?
like?
I want
Do
to
you wanna
learn
learn, like,
Smash
what is this?
Door.
What is this?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you
a
can
good
say
one.
that at any time, right? It's
Mhm.
a very useful phrase.
I like that.
Yeah, I was ready for this.
Yeah, you were not, you
I'm
liar.
gonna make a banner.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the
What?
music.
Is this?
I don't even hear the music. So.
Really? Does anybody
Yeah.
else hear the music?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta get your audio fixed. I wonder what's going on.
My audio's fine.
I mean,
Oh, you know why? Because I have the stream still muted from when we talked beforehand. Now I hear the music because I unmuted it.
But wait, if I mute mine, I can't hear any of you guys.
Really?
Yeah,
I can hear you guys fine. I just can't hear the background noise.
that's really weird.
Do
Maybe,
you guys not hear this music? Like ding ding ding.
No, I do now.
remember how
Yeah.
racist it was when I first did it?
Yep, I
It's
sure
called It's called Whispers of the Sakura.
do. Wow. It sounds like we should be in a Chinese restaurant right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's very that traditional. I forget that instrument. It's really cool
You
though.
say bounce on it. That's a good one. Bounce on it should be next weekend or next
It'll be
week.
next weekend.
I think
Google
bounce
it.
on it's good.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know what I hate is I feel like all my drifting friends like hibachis, and every time I go to one, I feel like I should be at working.
Oh god!
Rio, make me an onion tower.
You just naturally start walking into the center, and you're like, "Hey!" and you're just throwing eggs at people.
I wish you could do that. Like if you were just like choo 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 choo, and then
Yeah.
you like flipped an egg up and caught it and cracked it and stuff like
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
wish that would be so cool.
Because
You
there's
flip a
never
little shrimp into my mouth.
there's never any Asian people in hibachis, so every time I go to one, I feel like super awkward.
That is true. The only Asian people are there are working.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that
like,
is very true.
I
I
grab a
won't.
cart.
Yeah. Luckily, I will never take you to one of those because I don't eat any of that stuff. So
I'll take you to one. Rio, we're gonna go get sushi sometime.
Yeah, we will, and we can share a scorpion bowl.
Yes. Oh fuck. Let me tell you. So when I was in Atlanta, we went to Trader Vic's, and if anybody doesn't know what Trader Vic's is, they invented the Mai Tai, and the original one is in Atlanta. And I had 3 drinks that were very alcoholic, and they were served in a cute little puffer fish.
like an
'cause,
actual,
it's-
like a live one.
I wish that would be sick, but no, it's just
That'd
a
be
tiki bar.
horrible. Oh.
But we also had a scorpion bowl for the table, and this bowl was like that, and we shared it between like 6 people. But holy fuck!
So it's just
Yeah,
a bowl
sushi
with a
and
bunch
scorpion
of
bowl?
scorpions.
Yes, correct. They just climb up the straw and into your mouth they go.
This sounds like a good time.
It is.
Sounds
Anyways.
that's a nightmare for me.
It's not a spider. It's fine.
No, just the fucking food and drinks. You know what I mean?
Eating vegetables. Ugh.
Eating vegetables is gross. All right, what do we learn in
All
this
right, ready?
video?
We're gonna learn. I went on Google and looked up useful Japanese phrases to know.
Oh, okay.
This one is
You're a good teacher.
Google said it's good. We're gonna learn what is this, right?
Right.
What
let's do it.
is this?
There's a banner.
Yes, this. What is this?
What is this? これは何ですか?
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 何ですか?
何ですか?
Wait,
You
put
gotta
that
leave it
back
up.
up.
Leave it up. Leave it up.
Oh,
I need to put that in my phone. Wait, it auto-corrected to Korean.
That's
Korean 何ですか? That means what is Korean? 何ですか means
何ですか?
is it's like a question, like what is it? What do you need? What is this? 何ですか?
何ですか?
Oh, so can that be changed with what do you need? Like what do you need and what is this is the same? Is that
これは means what is this?
okay?
And 何ですか means
You're smiling.
I thought you were Japanese. What the fuck is this? We've been lied to this whole time.
He's French Canadian.
no, because like これは it's not a full sentence, right? It's like saying what is and nandeska means like, what do you need? You know,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I see. Okay, I get it.
So you could just say nandeska.
yeah, but then you sound rude.
Oh, really?
Nandeska means like is
Like,
like,
what do you want?
what's up? What do you want?
What do you want?
And
Yeah, 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 yeah.
kore wa nandeska is like, what is this? So you could go to like a sushi bar and
Mm-hmm.
point at a fish you don't recognize
Mm-hmm.
and say, kore wa nandeska?
I'm gonna do that next time I go to sushi, and then they're gonna answer me, and I'm not gonna know what they say.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
I'm
okay.
gonna be like, "That sounds great. Let's do that."
Yeah.
I always wanted to learn. There's like I forget what movie it was. It's one of those dumb fucking like Naked Gun movies. But like he jumps in the back of this like army cart, and the lady speaks perfect English, but she only has like a few sentences that makes it seem like she can speak English like perfectly. You know what I mean? And then at the end, she's just like, "Huh?" You know, like she has no clue. I want to do that with my Japanese. And get really good, and
That
then
would be cool.
and then when they actually respond, I'm just like, I don't speak.
What?
Yeah, I don't speak it. Sorry, sorry, I don't speak it.
And there's a casual shortened version. And you just say,
Nani?
Nani kore?
And is that's like
To your
why?
friends.
That's like
Okay.
why, right? Because nani?
Nani is like what?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this-
yeah, yeah.
People say it from like animes.
Yep.
It's
Nani?
yeah, but like nani kore is like, what's this? But you can also use it depending on how you say it. Like, if you gave me like something real shitty, I could be like, "Nani kore?"
Mm.
and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, so when they bring me the wrong sushi after they tell me what it is, I can say
Yeah.
that.
yeah, and then
Okay,
throw
sick.
it at them.
Throw
Yeah,
it at them.
exactly that.
Yeah,
I love that.
perfect.
Ohio.
Um,
That's the easiest one to remember because I just say the state Ohio.
hmm
All Japanese needs to be like that.
Did you ever see the Sesame Street show where Big Bird goes to Japan?
No.
It was
I have
one of
not
the
seen that
first.
either.
It was one of the first American programs I ever saw.
Really?
Big Bird goes to Japan, and everyone's like, Ohio, Ohio, and Big Bird's like, everyone here is from Ohio. It's crazy.
You ever see that one where Big Bird kicks down the door and then like I think he starts shooting everybody? That's a pretty good one. I don't think it's actual Sesame Street, but it's like
Probably not.
It's a funny meme.
Is the Big Bird costume really a guy in like this?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. His hand is the head.
So if he gave you a head, you'd be getting a hand job.
You'd be just getting a hand job, which is fine.
Yeah.
That's
Which
not.
is cool.
Yeah. That's not
Yeah.
even cheating on your
Okay.
spouse.
Especially if
jobs-
it's with Big Bird.
I mean, imagine like, come on. What significant other is going to be like? We're breaking up. You cheated on me with Big Bird. They're going to be like, what? There's no way.
I give someone a
yeah.
high five for that.
Yeah.
I can do a puppet show, but it's not quite the same without James.
I don't think we should do it without James.
No? Okay.
I think we need to leave that tradition in the honor and respect of Mr. Carper and his amazing face over there. There he is. Look at him.
Yep.
This is a James thing.
That's a James thing.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta get it when we can. So we'll leave that for just remember this one, and we'll go back and do all of them.
Yep.
Okay.
I love your little toys.
Rio loves things. I love him.
He
so
does
much.
love things. Oh man, cool.
Roll
Thank
the
you,
credits.
Rio. Thank you, Rio. Yeah, we are gonna.
We're learning.
We're learning. Everybody, again, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go rest because I feel absolutely atrocious. I have so much editing to do and also garage things. But we look forward to hopefully seeing a lot of our Canadian friends that were in the chat. That's super fucking cool.
We didn't talk about what you sent me.
We're not going to talk about that. I'm doing stuff
Okay.
with that.
Fair enough. But
Are
what
you
I
guys-
would like to talk about while we're on the outro, CorrorWorks dropped their SSE video.
I want to go watch it. Yeah.
Go check it out. It's pretty good. And shout out to the guy who picked Lemonade as one of the songs.
Yeah.
It was me. I collabed with Kenny. Yeah, I'm pretty much
I
a videographer.
collabed. He asked me for another song for the second part of it, and he's like, something electronic is kind of fast, and I was like, you're probably asking the wrong guy because my shit's gonna be crazy. And I sent him like this band called The Browning, which is like hard style mixed with death metal, and then like some crazy drum and bass. Because my electronic music is pretty heavy, you know.
Yeah.
But he's like that's a little too heavy for me, a little too much.
But yeah, everybody should go check it out. And if you're not subscribed to Coreworks, subscribe to them. Every video that he puts out is sick. I just watched the Drift Appalachia video that he did at the beginning of this week, and it's fucking awesome. His videography skills are top tier when it comes to drift videos on YouTube. So even if you don't watch the SSC video, watch his other shit. It's definitely worth the watch.
Yeah, for sure. And hopefully we'll be seeing some of you boys and girls at JDM Fest in Canadian land. Otherwise, look on the Instagram. I'm going to be dropping next week. I'm going to be dropping a link to add to if you did not submit a 2000s, but your first build / first modified vehicle. We're going to need to be taking a few of them in so we can keep battling those, as well as some cool giveaway stuff on Wednesday. So pay attention to that. So follow the Instagram. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that dumb shit. I should be rolling the credits while I say this stuff.
You should be. Oh, fuck. I want to talk about something else. We'll just say it next week.
Write it down. You're going to forget it.
I am going to forget. So I'll just say it now. There is a new drifting video game that just came out on Steam. Fucking what the shit is it called? Give me 1 second.
What the shit? You don't have enough time. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I got plenty of time. It's called JDM Japanese Drift. I've been seeing...
Oh my god, the name.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I've been seeing...
No, it's Japanese Drift Master.
Yeah, whatever he says. But I've been seeing a bunch of previews for it, and the graphics actually look really good. It's just it doesn't look like a big enough game. Like there's not that many cars and whatnot. Yeah. So, but I wanted to see if anybody else was going to play it or has played it. I just wanted everybody's opinions. Okay. So slide.